confirm or deny, one of Connor Bedard or Macklin Celebrini will be a top 3 finalist for the Hart Trophy.
100% confirm. 100% confirm. I know this is not Jerry's percentages, but this is a lock. There is some new sheriffs in town, and you better deal with it. And I think one of these two guys is going to lead the league in scoring, and you're going to have to talk about them as the league leader in points and a Hart Trophy contestant.
Okay.
I'm denying that one. It's a long season. They are young. They're going to put up points, but can they sustain this the whole time? Are the Hawks going to be a playoff team?
Strud, it's a young man's league.
Right, I get it, but I mean, it's not like McKinnon is that old, right? This isn't, old man winter. So I think McKinnon's in there. I think Connor McDavid could be in there. I think you look at Cale Makar could be in there. So, those are 3 elite players they're fighting with. Their time will come. I'm not sure it's this year because will they be able to sustain this for the entire year?
I'm denying it because I still don't think either team makes the playoffs, and you have to be in the playoffs to be nominated for the Hart. Like, unfortunately, that's just been a reality for 100 years.
I never thought about that. You kind of tricked me.
That's an angle that you have to consider. That's why I go last, Strud. That's why I go last.
You don't think maybe San Jose can backdoor in there?
Listen, I've been impressed by both. That division
kind of stinks.
You already said Anaheim you think is in.
They're in.
Okay, so if Anaheim's in, I think Vegas and Edmonton are going to get in. I believe those two will still get in. I think. So that means San Jose's got to be a wild card team or close to it, and they're fighting with Seattle. They're fighting with LA. I don't know. I mean, that's a tough challenge. Chicago, the same thing. I mean, Colorado, Dallas, Winnipeg, I think are all going to get in. So, Chicago's got a shot. Chicago and San Jose, I think they got a shot at a wild card, but as of now, it's still too early for me to commit to that.
They could fight with each other for a wild card spot, right?
And if one of them gets in, then it's a confirm. If either team gets in, and both, Celebrini's got 104 points, Bedard's got 52 goals and 105 points, they're 100% getting nominated. 100%. Because of the new blood, because of the great story, that's going to be a lock. But they got to get in first, and I'm not convinced they will. All right, confirm or deny, the Oilers will have a goalie not currently on their team starting game 1 of the playoffs.
I have to confirm this. We saw our boy Chris Knobloch with the legendary comment. JP, can we hear it, buddy?
Can we hear it, Chris Knobloch? Come on, JP. Let's hear him.
I don't believe so.
That is not convincing.
No.
And I think Craig Button has a saying about the players know first. You know if your goaltender is not going to be the guy. They've been to the finals twice, and maybe the seed has been planted. He can get us there, but maybe he just can't get us over the top. Mind you, they have a lot more problems than him going in. I don't think Edmonton's very good. Much like I don't think Toronto's very good right now. I don't think the Oilers are a very good team. They've got good players, but they're not a good team. You can't.
I don't believe so.
Thank you. They're just not. You can't argue it, man. But they're definitely going to have a new goaltender. The question is, who in the hell is it?
Well,
who do you think you're going to pluck?
I mean, you'd have to look at the.
Really?
You have to look at the league.
Yeah, go ahead and give me one. Give me a garbage team that has a great goaltender where you're like, wow, I'd love to get that guy.
Jordan Binnington. What would you pay for Binnington? I know he hasn't been great right now, but he's a winner. St. Louis, they stink. St. Louis is going to start dumping guys, I think, if this continues. I would think they'll probably commit to reshuffling things.
They always do this. Who wants
What about
guys?
UC Soros? Would you pay for him? If Barry Trotz, I don't know what his no movement looks like, no trade. I don't know. I'm just throwing out names.
For saying this, but I'm not a UC Soros fan. I think he's too small.
Okay. All right.
So, let me jump. I'm going to confirm this. I'm going to come at it from a little different way. The Oilers are heavily invested in their skaters. They're not very heavily invested in their netminders. They're less than $4 million for both their goalies. So I think what we'll see another player like Skinner come in. So it'll be a partnership, and Pickard will be the one bumped down. Going out and acquiring UC Soros, so I think he's at 7-7 or something like that, somewhere in there. So how much is Nashville going to hold? They're not holding half of it. right? They're not going to keep that for the next
Freddie,
number
what is
of
a
years.
partner? Like, what is another Skinner going to do?
Well, I think that it's a competition, and so because I guess what I'm saying, I don't think they're going to go out and be able to get that elite goalie. A, for cap reasons. B, for assets, because they might have other areas they have to address. If they're serious about competing for a Stanley Cup, they need another top six forward, a la Alex Tuck. I think he'd be fantastic with this team. So if
Not
you have
when
to
he's
add
playing
a
for the
goalie with
Leafs,
that,
Freddie.
well, you're not getting two elite goalies. So is there a Stolars out there that someone could, a guy like that is what I'd be looking for if I was Stan Bowman.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to do it in the summer, and he didn't. And I still don't understand why he didn't. Like, I thought at the end of the year, it was pretty obvious based on his commentary that the goaltending was going to change. Instead, they got a new goaltender coach, and it was, well, that can be a big difference. Hasn't done anything. Like, with all due respect, it's early, but it hasn't changed anything. I guess from that standpoint, I'll deny it. Like, it's, what did George Bush famously say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me again,
twice.
you can't fool me again. Because I thought they'd move off one of these guys a year ago, 2 years ago, and they haven't. And it's not that you can't do it. Look at the Colorado just rolled through town. Joe Sakic woke up one day and said, we're getting two new goalies. Like, we're just going to get rid of two guys. And they went out and found two goalies. Jersey said, we want Markstrom, we want Jake Allen. Remember that? A couple years ago, they were a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
They were a disaster at net.
Totally no.
And their management said, we're getting two new guys. And the Oilers just keep talking about it. They don't do it.
Yep.
So all
Colorado,
George Bush.
two new guys.
Yeah.
JP, play it.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Exactly. That's poetry.
That is poetry.
That's
right
poetry.
there.
That's the poet of our time, George Bush, and that's Stan Bowman. As far as I'm concerned, that's the way the Oilers operate.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
That's right. All right, here's a perfect way to transition into fool me, can't get fooled again. Now, they didn't get fooled on this, but they might get fooled in the future. Confirm or deny, the Blue Jays should re-sign Max Scherzer.
I'm 100% denying this. Like, although it's intriguing when he says, I don't feel like I've thrown my last pitch.
Do you know how many people
Dude, he's going to
want him back in Toronto? Like, Blue Jay fans are so emotional right now, and I get it. I totally get it. You love this team, and it was amazing.
He might have parlayed that playoff performance into a $20 million paycheck.
You think he can get 2 years? That's the question.
2 years?
Do you think he can get term?
I don't think here, but someone else might do it.
That's what I'm asking.
I think someone else might give him 40 over 2.
That's crazy. That would be crazy.
Do you think somebody would do it?
I don't know. I can't say definitively no in a world where
Doogie, text Steve Phillips if somebody would do that.
that seems extreme. He's not getting a pay raise. He got made 15 this year. He's not getting
Okay, 17 times 2. Would some team do 17 times 2?
I don't know. It's not going to be in Toronto. Like, unless it's a retirement tour, come out and sell tickets, the great Max Scherzer. But I'm denying this as well because I just feel like if you're in management, you cannot become victim to nostalgia and, hey, the good vibes.
Get somebody better and younger.
Yeah, exactly. And I get he was important for the clubhouse and all that. You got to rely, and Struddy, you can speak on this. He planted the seeds this year, and now it's got to grow without him. You can't just have Scherzer with your team forever because he was great in the clubhouse one year. And we're not in the clubhouse. How do you know the impact he had in the clubhouse? You presume it was great. I'm sure it was. He's a competitive guy. He's a leader. He's a future Hall of Famer. His story was incredible. But in my opinion, if you're the Jays, you exhaust every other option. Maybe at the end of the offseason you circle back, but you've got your Savage here now. Bieber's opted in. You've got Gosman. That's your 1, 2, 3. If you can add on that end, that's where you get greedy. Not on the back end and supplementing it. Try to get a guy who's maybe better than the 3 guys you currently have. And Scherzer's not that guy right now.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in here tonight. I think the challenge for him is going to be how many innings can he pitch, right? That's a big concern. Now, he wasn't able to pitch, and he had for a good chunk of the year, and he was kind of rested, and he came back, and he was competitive. But, can you count on him to be what is it, 25, 30 game starter? I don't think
not going to happen. No chance.
So
no chance.
Just off of that, and I like him, but I'll be
amazing.
Like, it's been great, Max. We appreciate everything, but we're looking for this. We're looking for 30 starts out of someone. So, yeah, I unless he comes back on a really much lower deal, because you're going to say you're not going to pitch all the time. You're going to take time off. We're going to play you whatever number of starts half the year, so you're fresh for the playoffs. I just can't do it. So, thank you, Max. It's been great, but it's time.
Yeah, I was. I guess I'm not surprised, but Jay Onright posted it online last night, like a poll asking people, "Do you want to see Scherzer return?" And overwhelmingly, yes.
I don't doubt it, man.
And I get it. If you're a Blue Jay fan, you're like, bring Scherzer back, bring Bichette back, bring everyone back. But if you're in management, you can't think that way. Every season's a new season. We just learned that.
You know what
they
Berkey
won
says
74 games the year before.
You know what Berkey says about the fans' ideas, right? Do what they say, you'll be sitting right with them.
Yeah.
Well, they got to get better. That's the goal. How can
right.
you get better with that 16 or 15 million? How can you allocate that to make us better?
Yep.
That's the thought process.
Exactly. And that's ultimately what the fans really want, is win. That's
100%.
what was proven this year.
100%.
Whoever it is on the team, it doesn't matter. Just find a way to win. All right, last one here. Confirm or deny, the Maple Leafs should kick tires on Steven Stamkos. Kick tires on Steven Stamkos.
Well, I can either confirm or deny that.
I might have to go Fergie, and I don't know if I can confirm or deny it.
Well, I can either confirm or deny that.
It's disappointing to hear.
I'll confirm it, because maybe you can squeeze some juice out of it. I'll confirm it.
You're going to confirm it.
Yeah.
He's got
okay.
Put him down low on the power play. He can interchange with William Nylander, power play type specialist. He might get you 25. I would sniff around on it and kick tires, if that's the question. Is the question kick tires?
kick tires, not do
That's
it
the
definitively.
question.
Yes.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
You're sniffing, you're taking a peek, all these things. Okay, Stamkos is a really good player. I think that Nashville has been a poor fit because they don't have centermen there. They don't have someone it's a big deal having the center. Now, Toronto does have the centers. But when I look at the Toronto Maple Leafs, I don't think they need a forward. They need a puck-moving defenseman to have transition that puck out of their zone. So, yes, it'd be nice, and Stamkos probably wants to come home and play in Toronto, just like every person who even visited Ontario does.
Yeah.
But I can't. This isn't the piece you need. So this isn't so much about Stamkos. This is about what the team requires. They need a puck-moving D-man, so I am denying this one for the good of Maple Leafs Nation. You're welcome, Leafs fans.
We did forget to ask Connor Bedard if he ever wants to be a Leaf. we forgot to ask that. That generally
I forgot
is,
to ask him if he's ever been to a game when he was a kid and he remembers a 43 skating around.
Oh, yeah.
Big Strud
Yeah.
out in Vancouver. I'll bet he was your biggest fan. He's a huge
Took some
Canucks
pieces
fan
out of
growing
my
up.
game, right? He stole a couple, I'm sure.
That would have got awkward, though, if he said, I don't ever remember a Strudwick.
Don't.
I don't believe so.
Who? He's like, who?
Struddy, you remember Strud?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
So.
Well, he probably runs in the statue of me at the United Center in Chicago every now and then.
Well,
like
that's true. You were an alumni of the Blackhawks,
2
too,
years.
Strud.
It was my time there was like Kawhi Leonard in Toronto.
Yep.
For the Raptors.
It was short
Big,
but sweet,
big deal.
man. As sweet as it gets. And I recall him giving interviews on this. Spengler Cup, favorite tournament every year for him as a kid. So you checked every box for Connor Bedard.
I better check my DMs. He probably wants an autograph.
That's
picture.
right. That's why he was so nervous. I could pick up on the nervousness. It's because you were on with him. I'm denying this as well. All right, it's not 2015 anymore. That's when you wanted to get Stamkos. When he turned down the option to be a Maple Leaf. It's $8.5 million. I think this would go without saying. Nashville would have to eat a lot of money. He's got 2 years left after this at $8.5. You can't pay that for a guy like this that's playing like this. But I'm with you, Strud. You have some flexibility if you're the Leafs. You have to utilize it properly. Their offense has not been an issue. Would it be great for them to add someone else, a top 6 forward? Yes, it would be great. And maybe they need to get there if they really want to be competitive in the future. But I'm looking at whatever I have right now. I'm thinking I might have to attack this defense core.
Dude,
Like
good
you
luck
might
with
have
that.
to roll over a couple guys.
We've
and-
gone through the hurdles of what they would have to do to bring in new people, man. It's not easy.
No, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Not easy making people go away, and not easy bringing other people.
Well,
in.
and that would be the thing with Stamkos. Like, they're not playing from a position of strength if you're Barry Trotz and the Preds. Like, it would kind of feel like almost a contract dump. Or maybe you can get them for nothing. You know, you got to eat some of the contract. We'll give you, a mid-round pick, and we'll take them. Now, will he waive? That's another thing. I'm not sure he will. Will he waive to come here? I don't know. But we'll see. That story's going to get louder and louder as the year goes on.